obviously, we need new films, though. Not everyone can go back and can bring themselves to go back through old films. They want something new. And, of course, some people also have children and require, entertainment for their children as well. So Universal have got them covered, I think, this week, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got Trolls World Tour. And I have to say, obviously, stay home, stay inside. It's going to be tempting to go outside, especially with the little ones this Easter weekend. But actually, if you need something to kind of keep them in tow, then Trolls World Tour is perfect because, firstly, from a nostalgic point of view, I always had trolls as a kid. The little
of course you did.
The ones that you put on your pencils, the ones that you just keep lined up on your windowsill, all of those. That's exactly what I used to have. So from a nostalgic point of view, I quite enjoyed this. And the kids, whether or not they're new to it or not, will enjoy just kind of seeing these cute little furry characters out there. So the basic premise is that all of the trolls live in different sort of states of troll kingdom, essentially, and they're all governed by the type of music that they like. So you've got rock trolls, you've got pop trolls, you've got country and western trolls, you've got techno trolls. It's hilarious. And then the rock trolls want to basically unite all of the kingdoms or the states as one under rock music. So it's up to Queen Poppy, who's from the Pop Music Troll collection. That sounds like an album. And, and she leads her team of trolls, and she kind of goes on an adventure to meet with the Queen of Rock and try and convince her that this is not the way to go.
Only rock trolls are allowed back here.
Well, it's funny you should mention that, because we are genuine hard rockers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Rainbows, unicorns, everything nice. Yeah, super close, very awesome, happily at night. Yeah, brush your teeth.
Cool. Hurry up, the show's about to start, man. Queen Barb's about to go on stage.
Bit of James Corden there. Because did you see the first one? Did you enjoy the first one?
No, I didn't see the first one, but actually, do you know what? You don't have to have seen the first one to kind of get they do a little synopsis right at the beginning, which I think is just, for me, was enough to see. And I had to massively eye roll. James Corden, just being James Corden in every single animated movie that he voices is just so dull nowadays. But
it kind of is. I can absolutely go with you on that. This does feel like something that requires no effort from him. He just shows up and does his thing for like he's in a booth for 40 minutes, and it's very much a sort of boilerplate Corden moment, this film, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And actually, do you know what? It's got a really great voice cast in general. We've got Anna Kendrick, who plays Queen Poppy. We've got Justin Timberlake as Branch. We've got Kelly Clarkson's in there. We've got Ozzy Osbourne, as you'd expect, as part of the rock.
Yeah, Ozzy. Yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it? Because we obviously we all had to watch this at home, and I was watching this with my flatmate, who's he's a big rock horror guy, and they start introducing the King of Rock, and I went, "God,
hilarious!
Who's it going to be?" And his response is, "Oh, it's going to be Ozzy, isn't it? Really?" And then, of course, it's Ozzy, because who else could you possibly get? Sam Rockwell is in this as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Jamie Dornan's in it as well. Now, one of my favourite people that's in it is Kenan Thompson from Kenan and Kel, the 90s TV show. I mean, he's known for other things nowadays, but I like to associate him with Kenan and Kel. It's just a nostalgic throwback for me.
No, yeah, I watch him on Saturday Night Live every week when that's going. R.I.P. Saturday Night Live, you missed, guys. But so I'm used to him on that. He does a really great series of sketches called What Up With That. But I'm a fan. He's fun on Instagram. Do follow him. But Trolls World Tour, if you're a kid, I'd imagine this would go down gangbusters.
Yeah, because it's got a bit of everything. You've got great music, which actually, as a parent, if your kids are kind of going, please sing, dance with me on this, it's all recognisable tunes, right? So you can, from everything from like David Guetta through to like the Spice Girls is on there. So there's something for everyone in terms of music. There are some funny moments. It's a DreamWorks film, so it doesn't kind of live up to How to Train Your Dragon or Shrek or those other kind of movies that I think just stand the test of time. But for younger kids, visually incredibly entertaining. Like we say, that you've got all these different like kingdoms or states that they're all in, and they all kind of give you something a little bit different, so it keeps the attention of children. it just doesn't have those gags that I think will work for an adult audience to keep them in. Although I did see there was one that you really liked, which was a throwback to a movie or something. I just saw you put it on your Instagram when you reviewed it.
Fury Road. Yes, there is a throwback to the Doof Warrior from Fury Road, which astonished me because I can't believe we're at a point in human society in which we have Fury Road gags in a children's movie.
Well, there you go.
But,
they are few and far between, though, in this one, which I think is a shame.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, obviously it doesn't have the level of writing that I think will resonate with anyone above, say, 10 years old.
Yeah.
It doesn't have defined characters, and it doesn't have it requires a little bit more self-awareness. Not self-awareness, because it is seemingly self-aware. I think it just has a lack of wit and insight that I think would have benefited, that set it apart from something like a Pixar film, for instance.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You're always kind of competing with the kings that are Pixar.
Yeah.
And you're always thinking, who does this best? And actually, do you know what? Hands down, Pixar wins every time. But for this one, I just think it does what it says on the tin for exactly the right aged audience. Fair play to them. It's a lot of fun, but for us as adults, we're probably thinking, I could take it or leave it.